Coming up in episode 2 of Drifting on a Budget.
It turns out I don't know how to drift. Those are here to help.
This car does drift!
Learn how to drift, baby! Welcome to another episode of Backfire. I've hurt my back. Turns out drifting is a dangerous sport. But today, you join us at Santapod. Now, Santapod is usually the place where you get cars like this, drag cars, but Santapod have now got drifting events. So, we thought we'd bring our budget drift car. We're going to try and show that you can drift for the same price as going gay golfing. And what could go wrong?
And while things might not go wrong, one thing for sure was that Brad had some stiff competition today, and so he began immediately shit-talking them.
See, you brought the wrong car, because it's a drift day.
Well, it goes sideways if we want it to go sideways.
No, but this is the wrong kind of car. You're setting the wrong image. You've brought a supercar.
Well,
This is a budget drift day. So as you can see, we've got cars. It's within a budget apparently. So you've got cars like this. You've obviously got all the drift cars that have turned up. We've got Shmee that's turned up in his Ferrari and his AMG Shmee 150.
How's it going?
So budget drift car. What do you think?
Do I have to answer that? is this like
I think that basically says it all. Santapod are starting to do mixtures of drag days and now drift days. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump in the car straight away while it's quiet, go on the drift pad, do some practice to see if I can actually drift, and then some of the professionals have already said that they're going to come over and give me a hand because no one thinks I can drift.
Send it, boy.
Send it. You see, Barry's one of the professionals. He's going to help. He's going to teach us a few things today. Barry has got the orange S15 behind us, turbocharged, running about what, 550?
521.
521 brake. They're doing it properly.
So will you be. So will you.
We'll see.
Right,
So let's go do some practice while they're changing wheels, and yeah, if we're going to embarrass ourselves, now's the time to do it before everyone turns up. So let's go. Well, it turns out I don't think I can drift. So, we're going to learn how to do it today. Let's go. The professionals are here to help. Yeah. There we go. We're going to learn how to drift, baby! So, we're going out with a professional. I'm adamant this car does not drift in second gear.
We'll see.
So shit. Okay. Here we go. Now, obviously, this is our budget car. I love this car dearly. It means a lot to me.
Yeah.
So send the fucking shit out of it.
So how's drifting on a budget going, Brad?
Turns out, when you have things on a budget, they necessarily don't work all the time. So the front tyres are new, 2 days old, and holding air. So I think the rims are damaged. But luckily, we have 6 more wheels in the truck. Is that a Halford special by any chance?
Oh no, this is classier than that. This is eBay special at 18 quid.
18 quid. So one of the things I want to learn today is how to use this big brake stick. We're going to pump him up now. He's going to take it out. Then we'll probably just change all 4 wheels maybe. Now it's time for the professional to take us out and potentially show us a thing or two. Maybe. What's this do?
So that's hydraulic handbrake. So rather than the standard BMW offering, which, let's put this politely, it's rubbish.
Shit, you can say shit on the show.
Yeah. It's absolutely shit. All BMW standard handbrakes are absolutely rubbish. So if you want to drift, you want to be able to adjust your angles and things.
But one YouTube video has told me you have to clutch in with this because obviously it's stopping the drive and the rear axle.
Yeah, so literally it will lock the wheels solid.
Yeah.
Very, very quickly, very aggressively.
Yeah.
If you haven't put your clutch in, something along the drivetrain will break, whatever's the weakest link. normally a drive shaft. Right, let's give it a go.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God! And that's second gear?
Yeah, that's second. It works.
Shit! Holy shit! Oh my God! Okay, so this car does drift.
This works quite well.
So the car does drift. In second gear. That's... Okay, I get it. I get it. Drifting is very fun. When done right.
Do us a favour, hold your hands out flat. You see the shakes. That's adrenaline for you.
So basically, I'm a pussy. So I was trying to watch your feet as well. The clutch kick.
Yeah.
It isn't like I just slam down.
It's not far off actually. If you're in mid-corner,
Yeah.
it can be literally just a bang down, bang up, and you don't necessarily have to go all the way to the floor. As soon as it disengages, revs will start to rise, straight back up again.
And then with the handbrake.
Yeah, so some of that.
So
is
if I'm
about-
saying going round like a right-hand bend,
yeah.
it's sort of, you don't just steer right and then pull it, or is that?
So you do need to be turning first,
Yeah.
because if you pull it in a straight line,
You're just locking
staying
it straight.
in a straight line. As soon as you pull it, the back end will then swing like a pendulum round for you.
Yeah.
And that's when you need to come back off of the handbrake, back onto your power, and balance the car. It's so easy.
You steer the car with throttle as well.
So it turns out the car does drift in second gear. It's just I don't know how to happen. But
That's all right. We'll
that's
get
what we're
you
here
there
for. That's
today.
what we're here for.
But one thing I would say, you've either got something rattling about in your boot.
Oh no.
The shaft's about to shit itself.
No,
All the way round.
the rear bushes on the rear
Oh right, so sub-brake bounce, is it?
aren't there.
Well,
So there's a lot of mechanical movement, but again, if something breaks today, drifting on a budget. So, you know, we came here on a budget. I'm fixing this piece of shit.
And while Brad might not be keen to fix that shit, Barry was very keen on taking him out and showing him what a real drift car does. Having been showed the ropes, Brad then hopped back into the £2,000 shitbox to begin learning the art of transitioning.
Yep. Like I say, you take it at your steps. We'll work out where you're at, and then try and work out what the next steps are to help you through.
How hard can this be?
Yeah, it's easy.
I hit something! Pointers.
Okay, going around the first corner where you
Yeah.
sort of made a big oversized roundabout. Really nice control. Want to try and smooth out the accelerator a little bit, because every time you put your foot down,
It kicks
pushes
out
the
a
back
bit.
end, which means you've got to then turn it
Yeah.
a bit. As you came through this one, basically you had a bit too much acceleration going. So when the you've got a pendulum swing
Yeah.
of the back end of the car, and if you think of it like that, as it swings through,
It's carrying all
it's got a
the
lot of momentum. You don't need to be helping it with a lot of accelerator, which pushes it even further.
So
you need to just
reduce
come
the
off a bit.
accelerator to let the car slide, and then you can get the
let
control.
the natural pendulum swing go through, and then when it's at the right place to go through the corner,
Yeah.
then you just help it to extend at that point.
Right, so we're going to attempt that again. We're going to just, again, first gear, nothing crazy. If you can nail that transition.
Yeah, transitions is the hardest thing in the world to learn in drifting. Transition back and forth, that's the hard part.
Oh my god!
You a bit wet?
I got got very wet there. What could go wrong? Nothing. Luckily we have a stripped interior, so I look like I've pissed myself.
Oh yeah. Obviously you got a little nervous, it's fine.
Yeah,
first time out.
I knew I panicked there because I think when it did transition, again I just went full acceleration.
Yeah.
Now when you feel the car losing its sidewaysness, is that when you just clutch kick a bit
so
to help
do a
it
quick
kick out
clutch
of it?
kick to just break it away again.
Right.
Help infuse it back to where you want it.
Just feeling my groove there.
Yeah.
Well, ignore that one.
So let's go back to the
same
original
again, same
corner. We'll
corner,
start where we started from because you know you've got that rhythm kind of working quite neat, quite easy for you.
Because like this, to initiate it, just clutch in.
Yep. Yeah, you got it. Keep it wide. Down back. Not quite quick enough on flicking the steering.
Flicking, right.
And then a bit heavy on the accelerator, but closer.
Bit heavy.
Yeah.
Because for some
You had a
reason,
much better line through it, to be fair.
yeah, so like come a bit wider, sort of in the middle.
Yeah, you can see how we carried on coming round the corner a bit more,
Yeah.
and then we flicked back later. Come back. Not too much. That's it. That's it. Back again. Oh, unfortunately.
There was a
for
dip
you,
in the road there.
No, you caught the slightly damp patch.
Because I just
on
felt
edge
the
of
car
puddle.
just kick it.
Yeah, and
okay.
that's why it suddenly went so much quicker.
Slowly,
But
slowly.
you got a transition right. You got through it.
Okay. It's, you are right. You don't need to carry much acceleration. Like the car almost does it itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, now you can see what I mean about letting the car actually do the pendulum swing, sliding for itself, and then you catch up. That's it, back again. Yeah, back. That's it. Well, that was the track.
That was a
the
full
whole
lap.
track. Yeah, full
Okay.
lap of it.
But again, that was first gear.
Yeah.
So I think later on. Thank you. Oh,
We get a round of applause. Well done.
mate.
That was
okay.
really good.
So what we'll do is, so now that was it in first gear, which in a way that's like the easier way.
Yeah, so your actual forward momentum is a bit slower on that one when
Yeah.
you're in first gear. Second gear, obviously, the whole thing gets quicker.
So we did a lap. Granted, first gear, a couple of attempts, got very wet. The car, it seems to be doing pretty well, to be fair. So we're just going to take a breather. There's other people that want to have a go, and then we're going to try it again. But then I'm also going to try and go into second. But I'm guessing, obviously, once you go into second, that's when you might need.
You may need to slow yourself down with the handbrake, but we'll worry about that.
So what I'll do is I'll get used to the transition. That's the really hard bit, because you think once the car smacks out the other way, your instinct naturally is just to plant it, but it isn't. Like you got to let the car slide out, otherwise we were sort of spinning. So okay, we'll get used to the track, used to the transitions, and then the next step of the lesson is to potentially go second. And I really want to use this.
And from one shitbox to another, Brad found himself a little bit of competition.
This is driven by Elena. She's got the other budget build, so this is Battle of the Budgets. Now you've just seen Barry go out and do a 360.
I'm nervous.
You're nervous? Well, I mean, we've already seen you do a little practice.
Yeah, and it was shit.
We've done a little
I
practice.
kept hitting the cones.
See, I've hit a few cones as well, but the professionals just taken me out. These cars do drift very well, it's just I don't think we know how to drift.
Yeah.
But that's why we're here. We're going to learn, we're going to do things. So, as you can see, I think Elena's car looks worse than mine. Because mine's got a paint job. Hers is just, it has paint. So she's gone for the bumper delete. So, you're on camera now. And yes, this is going in the video. She's nervous, you see, because, like I said, this is Battle of the Budgets. So,
Fast.
it's a bit fast, she says. I think she's going to spend more time going backwards than sideways, I think. But remember, me and Elena, battle of the budget builds, we're learning how to drift. We've not done this before.
That's the one you wanted.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you pop a tyre.
And from yet another shitbox onto a, this time, slightly more famous shitbox.
What I'm doing is I'm actually driving KSI's Lupo, but I'm actually watching Brad.
That's quite
Do actually quite a good job. I had every part of me wanting to call him a knob. He is, but that was pretty special, wasn't it?
good. Not bad.
It was quite nice actually. For all you Ali G in the house legends out there, that was pretty special to be fair. Yeah, we're gonna have a go at drifting, but we don't have rear-wheel drive, so we're gonna go backwards.
We lose two.
What did we lose? We lost to an AutoZam.
Yeah.
What a piece of shit. Look at him go. Oh. That's mental.
He's nailed that 2 out of 2 now.
I think I might need some air in my tyres.
You need some of the helium. Sam, I don't want to alarm you, mate.
Have you got hydros?
I've got hydro, yeah. But a car is supposed to be on 4 wheels round the corner.
Did it go on?
You were on 2 wheels.
No way, did you?
Really?
Yeah, I think we caught it, yeah. Also, you know the bit where you almost crashed into things?
Yeah.
It's probably best if you don't do that.
It's quite nice actually.
Have you done reverse donut yet?
Yeah, it went well.
Do it again.
Did you catch me on my wheels? Where am I going?
Go on, try back.
Reverse donut, come on.
We'll just go what Jay told us.
Back, no.
Just keep going.
Just go in reverse, yeah.
Full lot.
We've got Jamie here, the head of marketing for Santapod. I mean, it's not show and shine material, is it? It's, you know. Why? It's a budget drift car. It's got everything you need apart from an interior. So it does drift. It does drift. We've proven it drifts. It doesn't look like it can drift, but sure, if you say it drifts, yeah, sure. Does that mean I need to take you out now, drifting, to show you that it drifts? You can show me that it drifts. Okay, we're going to show Jamie in a second that this drifts. So, as part of the test on the budget drift car, it wouldn't be right if we didn't do a quarter-mile test. So, while we're at Santapod, let's find out what this car does down the quarter-mile. Are we going against... Shit, we are. We're going against a Hurricane STO. Great. Here we go. Here we go. Hurricane STO versus backfire drift car. What could go wrong? What could go wrong?
At least it's quicker than the Fiat.
All right.
Window up, please, mate.
Windows up. Hydro comes in use on a drag strip. I've got a Hurricane STO. How is that fair? See, you brought the wrong car because it's a drift day. I just broke something. I've just broke something. I broke the drift car. I think I might have broke a drive shaft. Shit! It launched, it gripped off the line, and then
Drive shaft's hanging off.
right, so I've just broke the drive shaft. That's today over. We've got one wheel drive, budget drift car on a drag strip. Not a good idea. It is knocking its bag off. So I broke a CV joint. Bollocks. I tell you what, I'm annoyed not because I broke it, because again, this is the point of this car, to have fun with it. But it set off the line quite quickly. Day over. Unfortunately, I haven't got any spare parts with me. Budget drift car, I'm new to this. I didn't know what we needed. So now I know we need drive shafts. Now, the other problem is I don't know how to fit a drive shaft. Thank you for today, mate. It's been brilliant.
That's right.
And like I said,
It's been great.
the lessons you've taught me in just a single day changed the whole outcome of what we've learned today.
Well, yeah, the beauty is, off the back of that, you've
Yeah.
now been able to connect most of that track together
Yeah.
with ease,
Yeah.
proving the fact the car works, and when you're in the right place,
Yeah.
you work with the car.
Now, another thing we need to learn, obviously being amateurs new into drifting,
Yeah.
so we've just snapped a drive shaft. So what are the basic sort of spares that you'd tend to want to bring to a drift day? Obviously tyres, obviously.
Yeah, tyres is a given.
Yeah.
Fluids,
Yeah.
not just for you, but for the car as
I
well.
was going to say, I've
It's
had about 3
both.
months today, that's
Yeah.
why I'm wired. But yeah. What about radiators? I've heard the 46s
radiator-
can...
So it's not normally the radiator itself that goes.
It's the hoses.
It's the expansion tank to the side that normally goes.
So we need to put that on the list. Yeah, drive shafts.
Drive shafts is definitely a good idea.
Because that's ended our day now.
Yeah.
So otherwise, and so obviously to repair a drive shaft, it's 10 minutes. Swap out a drive shaft.
It's a fairly easy job, especially if they've been out.
Yeah.
New ones going in, that's quite easy. If they've
Yeah.
never come out in the last 30 years of it being on the road, or 20 years, whatever.
It was a previous drift car, so I'd suspect that they've been changed
The other
over
part
the
to
years.
remember is to make sure you actually have the tools to get it out, because the nut
Special
on the
tool.
hub is on, at least on my one, is a 36mm.
Now, it isn't just amateurs, by the way. We have got pro cars here that are obviously... We have got pro cars here as well. And obviously, so yeah, that's why it's like, especially it's like your events, don't be afraid if you're a beginner, an amateur, or professional.
Yeah.
As we've just seen.
yeah, they're very professional.
Yeah.
But we'll cater to everybody.
Yeah.
With all of these events, we'll cater to everybody. If you need help or assistance, there's enough of us around that know what we're doing. We're more than happy to help.
Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't matter whether you're your very first time out or whether you've been doing this for the last 10 years. We're happy to receive everybody.
And like I said, so you host, is it 14 events throughout the year at Santapod?
Yep.
So 14 events where you can obviously bring your own car, or worst case, just come passenger, experience it, like we did like the first time we met. We just experienced it. You were the inspiration why we came into drifting, because my God, it looked like a lot of fun. How hard can it be?
Yeah.
Turns out, not as hard if, it's a weird one. Yeah.
It's one of those things, if you've got car
Some basic
controls
control.
and a car that's got the right setup,
Yeah.
it's not necessarily the hardest thing to start.
Yeah.
To refine down to the professionals, where they can place a car at 70 miles an hour within 6 inches
Like-
of a given target line.
Yeah.
That's then your different levels that you get into. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
where it changes. Refining it down is where it becomes tricky.
I wonder if he'll stall this time.
We'll see if we can drive out successfully.
Hey, we did it. There you go.
Winner.
But Lee, thanks so much, mate.
Real
Thanks very
pleasure.
much. And like I said, when's your next event?
I think we're back into Driftwood Brungs in October.
So join us in October, where
yeah.
we will definitely be back, because this is a whole lot of fun. Now, will I be able to do a complete lap in second using the hydro successfully? You are now
yeah.
my judge.
Yeah,
So I've got till October to hopefully try and smash, not the car, but my ability to drift.
Yeah.
So brilliant, Lee.
Great.
Superstar. So that's a wrap to the content creator day at Santapod. Now, it turns out you can drift a ship. You can drift a shitbox. Turns out though, I wouldn't recommend going up the drag strip. So we are missing a drive shaft. Join us for episode 3, where we get to try and repair the budget drift car on a budget. So yeah. But like I said, we managed to learn some stuff. Thank you to the professionals for teaching us a thing or two about drifting. Join us in episode 3, where we've now got to repair it, because we need to repair it to break it again.